Welcome back to class. This module, weeks 5 and 6, is especially significant because you are taking your first test. We will go into the test in just a second. Just suffice it to say for now, it is 15% of your overall semester grade. I am giving you 3 hours, an obscene amount of time in which to take it. And again, you only have 1 week. So it's due. You have to take it on or before Sunday, February 15th at 11:59, or you're out of luck. So figure out a way to get it done this week, on or before Sunday the 15th. Other than that, 3 chapters. I took it a little bit easier just because of the test, and I want you to really focus on that between now and the 15th. So, the test will open on February 9th, which is tomorrow at 12:01, or just a couple hours really, and close on February 15th at 11:59. The exam is worth 15% of your semester grade. You will have 3 hours to take it, but have only one opportunity, meaning do not close out of the test. You cannot close out and get back into it. You've only got one shot to take the thing. So, get everything you need for 3 hours, sit down, log in, take the test. It's not going to take you 3 hours, but I'm giving you that long of a time period to take it. All grades are final. There's nothing I need to go back in there and look at. So what you get is what you get. There aren't any essays, nothing like that. So you'll know what you get pretty much immediately. So with the exception of that, though, the test, all assignments in this module are due on or before Sunday, February 22nd at 11:59 p.m. So everything else, these 4 assignments. All right, so we'll look at the test. Again, 15% of your semester grade. There are 38 multiple choice, multiple answer, and true-false questions. You will have 180 minutes, meaning 3 hours to take the test, but will only have one opportunity to take the test, so don't close out of it without finishing because you won't be able to get back in. The exam only covers units 1 and 2 of the class, and I remind you what is on the test. And just to remind you what multiple answer means. Again, I do this because enough people mess this up whenever I throw a multiple answer something on an exam. Multiple answer means that there is more than one correct answer. So if you see a question worth 3 points, that's a pretty good indication that the question has 3 correct answers. I'm pretty good about marking them, saying there are 3 correct answers, or there are 2, or whatever there are. So you should be able to differentiate. A multiple choice question has 1 answer, a multiple answer question has many answers, and I hope I don't need to tell you that true-false questions only can be true or false. So, if you want to get a little idea here. Okay, so according to the theory of pluralism, political power is distributed across a wide range of diverse and competing interest groups. I'm not going to give you an answer, so, but here. The 14th Amendment attempted to guarantee which of the following to former slaves. So, I mean, just really, I don't think these are anything outrageous. They're questions, I mean, that should be fairly intuitive if you've paid even a little attention to the material we've covered up to this point. I'll give you one more. Magna Carta was especially significant for what major reason? All right. Again, I'm not giving you an answer, but I'll give you a couple questions. I don't see a problem with that. So, civil rights, read the chapter again. I've gotten a couple comments. This just seems like it's a lot, but nothing in this book, no chapter is worth is any longer than 13, 14 pages. Some of you have said you have liked the lecture slides, so I continue to put them up. Then here, a reading quiz on the chapter, the critical thinking questions, which in this case is just a question. What is the better approach to civil rights? A peaceful, gradual one that focuses on passing laws and winning cases in court, or a radical one that includes direct action and acts of civil disobedience? Why do you consider this to be the better solution? All right, so there's no right or wrong answer. It's just whatever. It's an opinion question, but you should back it up with facts. If you use outside sources, you should cite them. There should be bibliographic entries. If you use, outside sources, I'm looking for 250 to 500 words, and I want something free from grammatical errors. All right, and here is the rubric. You'll notice there are no points on the rubric, but this is what primarily I will be looking at. All right. Students develop an effective message. Student provided clear explanations and reasoning. Student provided detailed descriptions and explanations of concepts and ideas, etc., etc. And then student effectively delivers the message. So did you construct and back up an argument? And how well did you do so? Then Chapter 6 and Chapter 7 are pretty much the same. Here, politics of public opinion, reading, slide, chapter quiz, reading, slide, chapter quiz. And then that is about it. So again, remember the test is due by February 15th. Everything else you have until the 22nd for. All right. If you need help, you have questions, comments, concerns, please email me. If not, good luck on the test. Good luck with the rest of the module, and I will talk to you again in a couple weeks.